Okay, same day, same time, same place. This is my first like official video in a while, and I'm going to be talking about my summer reading challenge. So if you already watched my little update, I mentioned it briefly, but I have been watching this YouTuber. Her name is Haley Pham. Specifically, I started watching her vlogging channel, but she does all of these reading vlogs and reading challenges, and it has just inspired me so much because I have a lot of books on my bookshelf that I've only read like one chapter of the book, or, basically I never really read it. And so one of my challenges already was to read like 5 books on my bookshelf, especially because I really, really like buying books and writing down like list of books that I want to read, but then I don't really read them. So, yeah, I was already challenging myself, but she really inspired me. And she did this cool video. She didn't start this trend. I don't know who started it, but basically, you take, some books from your bookshelf and then you wrap it in wrapping paper. So, I'll show you because I still have some. Because I did, don't mind my horrible wrapping, by the way. I actually did the challenge, and that's how I came up with my summer reading list. But yeah, you wrap it in paper, and then as you can see, you number it. And then you can use, I used a generator like from Google because she did that. And so if you picked like 8 books, for instance, you would list like 1 to 8, and then tap the generator. It gives you the number, and whatever number that is, you open the book. That's the book that you're gonna read. So I'm just gonna show you. These are the books that I ended up with. Looks like this. So we have The Go-Giver, um, which I've already started reading. So this one is a business fiction book. I didn't know it was fiction when I first started reading it, but it is, and I really like it so far. In another video, I'll give like a rating, but it's pretty good. And as I mentioned in my update video, I own a business now, so I feel like it's very like relatable. Um, yeah. And so then I have Stewards of Eden. So this book is about like the environment, having a biblical view on environment, all of that. Yeah, this is a book that I didn't really want to get, but it's here and it will be good. It's just I just wasn't in the mood to read it. And then got this one. It's not that complicated. So this is about basically having like a healthy relationship with guys. So like not just dating, but I think also in friendships, just learning, like it says, learning how to relate to guys in a healthy, sane, and biblical way. And then I also have this, which is a textbook that I got when I was in school. I'm in school now, but from my previous time in school. And it's about graphic design, and yeah, I just remember enjoying it, so I wanted to read through it again. We'll see how that works out because it's kind of hard to read through like a textbook. It's probably not going to be the same as reading through a novel. However, there's a lot of pictures in here, so it's not as much reading as you might think. So those are it. Those are the 4 books that I'm like dedicated to reading this summer. And then like there are so many ideas in my head in terms of like what kind of challenges that I want to do, and there's definitely a lot of books I want to buy, but I need to get through these first before I buy any more books. I'm going to open, do I need to open the rest of these? I forgot why I was gonna do that. Let's see. Okay, I remember now. I wanted to unwrap these books with you guys just so that you could see all of the options that I had and ultimately what I ended up with. Hopefully this won't be too long, but this is one of them, which I still plan on reading these 2. I kind of have like themes of books that I want to read. So if it falls into that theme, I might read them all together, but we'll really just see. Who knows? So there's two books in here, two small books. So this is The Case for Easter by Lee Strobel. He is or was like a journalist, and he was an atheist and investigating like the resurrection of Jesus, and then he became a Christian in a nutshell. So I got this book from church, but I haven't read it yet. And then Out of the Comfort Zone is a book about like practical the practicalities of like missions work. And so my friend gave me this, or I got it from my friend, and I actually started reading that one, but yeah. It's really fun. I really recommend like wrapping your books and stuff, because it makes your reading fun. Then I have Prince Caspian from C.S. Lewis, which I think I haven't read. Maybe I did read a while ago, but I always tend to not want to read this one because I watched the movie. And then we've got Frederick Douglass, so Narrative of the Life of an American Slave. I really want to read this. Then I have this thick book here that I bought from the library, so it was really cheap. And it's like, I feel like it's going to be a hard read, but I think I liked the cover so much that I decided to buy it. But yeah, it's called Voice of Israel, and I guess it's about, my eye is like twitching. I don't know why. It's about, I don't really know, okay? I don't know what it's about, but I think it's about the foreign minister of the state of Israel. So this seems like a very academic book, and yeah, we'll see how that goes. There's a term that I learned in the book community, which is called, I'm saying book community. Yeah, it is. You can DNF a book, which basically just means that you don't finish it. So we'll see if I actually finish these. Oh yeah, I also got this one. Dave Ramsey. I got this from like a raffle. So somebody else won it, but then they gave it to me. The Total Money Makeover. I think this will be a really helpful book for me. I just haven't read it yet. Sorry, I made the camera shake. Okay. And then the last one is, it's another academic book. It's called Mastering Parliamentary Debate. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. I don't know. I'm also going to be figuring out like what genre of books I like best, like what my taste is in books, because these are just books that I have accumulated throughout the years. It doesn't necessarily mean that like, oh, I really like this genre or I really like these types of books. But yeah, those were all of the books, and again, my list ended up being all of these, and I'm actually looking forward to reading all of them. Maybe not equally, but I'm still looking forward to it. So yeah, let me know if you guys have a summer reading list, if any of those books seem to interest you. And yeah, I hope that you will also kind of join me in the challenge, because I think it's important to read books, or maybe not important, but like a good thing. So yeah, talk to you guys later.